day of school.
Cruel.
Erin Simmons is preparing for one of the biggest days of her life. She's been waiting for this day for 14 years. It's her first day as a freshman in high school. Everything has to be just right to make a good impression. Hair in place, outfit picked out, lunch packed, and then off to school. For all the buildup of waiting for freshman year to start, the first day is pretty much a letdown, just a lot of rules and regs.
They went over dress code in pretty much every class. Let's see what else. The different grading scales they have, which is probably good because a lot of teachers have all different ways of grading. The projects that we're going to have to expect for the first semester or the first 9 weeks, and we've got some heavy ones, but a lot of them sound really interesting. Where to go if a fire drill happens or if a hurricane comes. And they passed out a lot of forms, that was one thing. Almost every class had something that you had to have your parents sign, so the parents had more homework than you actually did the first night.
Erin handled the onslaught of information pretty well, and actually, all things considered, seemed to be taking the whole day in stride, except for occasionally getting lost looking for a class, one of those freshman fears.
I hope it's upstairs. I didn't get as lost as I thought it was going to be. I figured I was going to have to be asking someone every 5 minutes where I had to be, but they do have the nice little numbers on the doors, so that helps. It's D20, that's D22. So where's D20? D20.
D20. Who's the teacher?
Mobley.
Mobley. Right there.
Thank you. There were teachers out there, and they would tell you where to go, and they were seniors. And so I didn't get lost quite as much as I thought I was going to get lost.
Of course, it helps if you have nice teachers to make the whole first day experience go a little smoother. After all, they have a few years' experience at this sort of thing.
I try to smile a lot, and I try to remember back to when I was entering 9th grade, and I remember how terribly frightening it was to be a freshman in a big school. And I just try to be there to answer questions, and I try to put them at ease by being open and honest with them.
Her fellow freshman classmates didn't seem to be too fazed by the whole ordeal. As a matter of fact, either these kids are actually pretty self-confident or they're really good at hiding the first day jitters.
You know, everybody's just like it's such a big deal, and it's not really. The thing I'm worried about is I'm a freshman and I don't know where my next class is. That's like my only problem, so that's about it.
And is it not cool to ask someone, or are you supposed to just find it by yourself?
No, whatever is easiest.
Well, it's interesting. It's a little different than middle school.
How so?
The classes are a little bit farther away. Pretty much.
Trying to make sure he doesn't back in this one. Because the school is so spread out, I'm used to just kind of staying in one building from middle school, and I have to go everywhere on that campus. I'm from one building and back, and just pretty much jog all over the place. It's going to be a workout. I don't even need PE. C6. This is it. The school's going to be fun also, I think. Once I finally get used to running back and forth between buildings, because I'm going to have a jog every day.
By the time lunch period rolled around, Erin was into the swing of things and making friends along the way.
Well, most of them seem pretty friendly. I mean, they're not really, a lot of them aren't particularly outgoing, but they say hi, and you just talk about basic things like what school did you come from and what's your next class. But I don't know. I think it's just going to take some time to really start getting good friends. I got to sit by Jenny. I've known her since 2nd grade, so that's about as far as I've ever known anyone. So it's nice to sit by someone that you know so well, especially when the alternative is sitting by yourself.
All in all, Erin's first day was pretty much what she expected.
I guess it's kind of nerve-wracking anytime you start a new experience. But that was especially so because I think it really does help if you know people there. And if you don't know that many people, you're nervous anyway. And then starting a whole new school, they're going to be doubly so. But it was fun. My teachers seemed nice, most of them. And my classes, I got all the classes that I want. And I do know a few people in the classes. And I've already started making some more friends. But I think I'm going to have fun this year once I actually start knowing people and getting used to the schedule.
Although the day was probably one big blur, 4 years from now, as she leaves her high school days behind, she can look back fondly on her first day as a freshman and say, remember when?